Yo. Oh. Man, I tried to stay up really, really late last night. Oh, whoops, I didn't change the channel. Hold on, I'll fix it. Bum, 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 bum. Joke's on you guys. I actually love Metallica.
Is this the Hirona? The Halloween event champion of the world?
Dude, I saw... Dude, some people did some really crazy streams last night. What's up, Droid? How you doing? There's this chick from Team Liquid that I know from when I used to play WoW. Her name is Aya. And she like did this whole... She was dressed up as Wednesday from the Addams Family. She did this whole bit with her stream where she like...
2 + 2 = me being a pussy.
like faked her house being haunted, like through like different like lighting things set up and like things happening at the house while she was streaming. It was actually pretty clever. It was fun. What's up, Decimated? How are you doing, dude? Yeah, a lot of really good costumes. We have to do some OOC work. I have a list of all the people that submitted names for people that are running for chief of police, and I need to confirm that they're actually running for chief of police and someone didn't just like throw their name in, because like anyone could have added a name. What's up, Dexel? Yeah, last night was nuts. I'm glad Jenny was kind of like down, or at least Nikki was down, for more of like a survivor RP as opposed to like being like trying to find the antidote, trying to, you know, find this one particular person, finding the portals, like all of that, like just simply surviving. Because I've never just done that kind of aspect, right? Oh, let me get audio. So that was fun. Like, I never really know what people's prerogative, and it kind of just turned into that. Like, I got on the server here and I was like, yo, we could all almost bunker here at the Trooper PD. Like, there's enough entrances we can slip past and get inside if we need more equipment. We could help each other. The only down part is this like overpass, right? But that would be easy. Like, you could get on the roofs and stuff of these two buildings. We could hold this. And then when I first got on the server, I was hanging out on the building over here, but like all of the zombies were like climbing up the ladder. Kyle ran to Norman. Well, I mean, Jenny and I ran to Norman when the guy with the chainsaw was chasing us. And he was like, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, dude, I'm addicted to Lauren. I don't know what to do. We're good. Oh, you have to refresh. Yeah, V got... I saw him twatting. And he was like, what do I do when my friend gets infected? Like, friend, quote unquote. And I'm like, get away from them. And then, oh my God. And then he's like, what if that friend is me? And I'm like, I'm so sorry, it should have been Trey. I think Trey turned before V. V panicking, yeah. Bruh.
4623.
What? How is this in excellent condition? What does this mean? Looks good to me, guys. Bum, 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 bum.
Hawk 46 clear 911 10-8.
Oops. Mew. Why did I do that? Yeah, yesterday was fun. V Rising was fun. Good morning, Dawn. I am washed. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just send some messages to these people and wait for them to get back. See if they actually want to run for Chief of Police. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. think I'm gonna do like a mass, like an email like, hello, just to confirm.
Yes, match 328, 742. Have a great shift, everyone.
Have a good night.
Have a good day,
Thanks for your
Kylie.
Take care, Kylie.
Okay.
590, 1041. Come on board.
What's up, Sasha? Sasha, sorry. Okay.
Check. 10-2. 2510.
The 1038, northbound Las Lagunas Boulevard of a motorcycle.
Okay, cool. Who plays Muller? He played, oh fuck, what's his name? Gil, right? Gil? Oh, it's Kinky Hobo? Alright, let's see if I can have him. I have him. or is he on duty?
Two plus two equals me being a pussy.
Carter made it too? Nice. Newt, thank you for the 18 years, dude. Oh. Sorry, we're not really doing anything right now. I mean, we're doing something, but... Who's Blaine Miller? I have to pull up the roster because I have to figure out who these...
424, 1041, 108.
Colin, you can't be 1041 and 1080 at the same time. It doesn't make sense.
Fucking redundant.
Apologies.
41 implies 10A.
Can I get a doubled up unit to come to my location on Spanish Crossing? So I've got an interceptor here that's just a van.
416.
So I guess we completely shut off and it's just doing left here. Sorry for the early incident.
Oh, Blaine Miller is airborne. Shit. Ka-chow. Christopher Yee.
416, 23 Spanish. For 1676 MRPD.
Fuck, what is Ka-chow's Discord?
So if I was on scene for that last A boost call that came in, see if we can locate somebody. 14476. Oh, rolling in now. So we got a shafter here. Yeah, black and color shafter is gonna be a target vehicle. There's a black and color Mercedes AMG 4-door here as well.
What the fuck is
But they're
that?
taking off, jumping onto Ginger Street North.
Oh my god.
Am I supposed to be A+ for all these A's now, or how does this work?
We still do. If it's an A, we stay in A's now, I think.
Okay. Northbound North Rockford Drive.
Comms I got from Espinosa yesterday was that a lot of A's were going A+ for.
Oh, I'll just judge it based on the speed then. Right, eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Immediate left, northbound Morning Move Boulevard. Immediate right, eastbound to an alleyway next to the parking garage near the golf course and the hotel. Turning east out towards Dorset. Approaching Dorset now. Right, southbound Dorset Drive. Let's get some CVPIs on this if possible. It's pretty slow. I don't need to be primary on it. Left to eastbound Boulevard Del Perro. Attaching. So eastbound Boulevard Del Perro, of Howick. Last in the gallery now. Left, northbound San Vitus. approaching Spanish. Right, eastbound Spanish, correction, left northbound into the parking garage. We're gonna come back out onto West Eclipse.
Wait, what's
Correction, back
what's
to Kunis,
Gables?
northbound turn.
Fuck.
Right, eastbound West Eclipse. About to merge Vinewood Boulevard, still east.
Todd Gable. Oh yeah, Palin.
Still eastbound Vinewood Boulevard, crossing over Elgin.
Who's Robert Anderson?
About to enter Mirror Park. Again, it's a black and color shafter, I think.
Now
Kilo.
we've got 4 units on this chase, we can move to channel 3 as clear.
3.
Wait, you guys are sad that it's November? I mean, the year's almost over. Woo. What is
26941, any actives?
what's Xera's Discord?
There's a boost on channel 3. I think they're full. And that's it for the time being.
10-4, Rubber Ducky.
I am. Let me see. Now is each. What's Peaches? Jenny. Or is it? Help me. Got it. And then flop. Omar Striker. Okay. No. That guy's like a cadet. Den. Dude, Ocamps is on another level. Oh, that dude's funny. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Flop says no. Oh, dude. He was too good of a candidate. Yo, no, dun, 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 dun. What's up, Corey? How you doing, dude? I mean, Francis has done it. I mean, LeBron went straight from cadet to trooper. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, the thing is that the people running, they don't. You can run. You can still run if you want to do the RP of, like, you know, the candidacy and like campaigning and stuff like that. I mean, you do run the chance of actually winning, but maybe just steer some of your campaigns towards something that's just so ridiculous that people wouldn't even want you. Yeah, winning. Also, people have nothing to worry about. Just, it's basically, do you officially want to do this? Because then there's going to be other conversations. Can Gunner even run? Imagine being fired from the PD, but still running.
Two plus two equals me being a pussy.
Trust everyone as well.
269, respond to that latest 90 at the vault.
479, I'm right here, 23.
90176 vault.
For 1676 to the mall.
Fine.
As a reminder, just so we have enough units, I'm going to create the call. Can you please attach yourself?
Yeah, one up if possible. Alright, 269 is going to be 23 at the
We need to
vault. I'll
talk
go
to
for the
Crane.
backside.
Is Nathan usually awake right now?
Whoever's first on scene can. We got a red.
Hey, Symphony.
Can we get A1 here because they have a red Lexus
Thank you.
RCF in the back?
90123 at the vault.
Scams, thank you for the 18 years.
Do we have dispatch on duty or no?
Yeah, I don't know what his schedule like is. Like, he manages to fit in some pretty crazy shit between his job.
Alright, 479, there's nobody in the front at the moment. Jaden is going in. Alright, Jaden is not going in.
Do you want me to go in?
Alright, the plate is flagged. I'm gonna go up top. I thought we were supposed to have class 2s racked at all times.
For a
The
night.
vault.
Not for a vault.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I'm attempting to make contact. I'm going in through the back right now. If I get one additional with me.
I'm with you. 416.
901 and Club, we're going to try and make contact from the lobby as well, if there's no one up there.
Aw, Kilo's withdrawing his his run for the candidacy because he can't beat Davenport. Aw. What was that, Hawkins? Nope, it wasn't. Shit. I don't think Doug can run.
Vault.
Takes my posting traffic.
Alright, 479, they get to 2 hostages on scene. They said that they need about 5.
How many hostages have they got down there?
Actually, 1 up top, 1 down below.
Okay, because I asked her and she said there's only 1 hostage.
The one down below is the bank teller. Yeah, the one that signs our paychecks, yeah, they got it.
Oh, okay.
479, do we have everyone?
I sent Evie an email. I said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Doug cannot run for chief of police. I believe the other candidates fear the public ridicule of losing to a dog who happens to be more qualified than the vast majority of them. Woo! Yeah, that was it was so much fun.
You guys planning on leaving from the back?
It's rigged. Nice run.
Just talking to them now, and then we'll.
Oh, he's
figure it out,
Anderson.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's scare the shit out of them.
Cosmic. I just saw. Remember when Casterman and Copper were trying to catch Dean, and like we got executed, right? Well.
Okay, so that's
We were
the
both
back
on
then?
each other's emergency contact list, and we both
Okay,
basically
10-4,
copy
go
and
bring the
pasted
hostages at the back as well.
the same alert to each other because we both got
6-5-4,
hospitalized because of what we were
I'm
doing.
gonna be primary
And we're
meeting
just
up
sitting there
with
laughing like
secondary,
idiots.
and then
Dude, have a good one, Ken. Thank you for stopping by.
tertiary and everybody else.
I hope your week
good
goes well.
parallels, please.
I'd prefer to take hostages. I'm planning to go to bed.
Okay, 10-4, go ahead and take the hostage, and then.
I watched Whippy last night during the zombie thing. I heard he terrorized the BBMC specifically.
I'm gonna go to the back and be prepared for hostages.
What position you want me in?
Secondary medium, please. Are you doubled up?
No, I'm single.
Quick, just because you guys have all
Hey, Flop.
11 units, could you guys...
Hey,
just have a
Copper.
break
Do you remember the name of the doctor that did surgery on me yesterday? Okay. Good talking to you. I'll talk to you soon.
No, I could go down there and maybe point him out.
Okay. I just need to know who it was, so I can talk about my prescription with him.
What prescription are you getting?
I got a prescription of pills, and
What
Balto's
pills?
mad at me.
That doesn't answer my question. What are you getting prescribed?
Like morphine, I think.
You know, you don't really get prescribed morphine unless they're actually like dosing you down and weaning you off. So I find that very unlikely, Flop.
I asked him if I can get a bottle of morphine.
You legally, they can't just give you morphine. They
Yeah, I
wean
asked,
you off,
and he said,
and
yeah,
then they put you on like Percocets.
I mean, you know.
What do you? No, I do know.
What?
That's why I'm telling you. What?
Copper.
Flop.
What?
You're
What,
gonna
Copper?
You're gonna peel your skin off. You don't want to be taking that stuff.
I'm not gonna peel my skin off. It's just when I get itchy, I take a pill, and then it numbs again.
No, the itching is from the pill.
Well, I notice it goes away when the more I take the pills. Okay, so I need
No.
to. What? What?
No.
What, Copper? I'm trying.
I'm telling your dads, dude. I'm actually
Please?
gonna tell your dads.
No. Please do not.
Shit.
Hello, Copper.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Hello, Trooper, come in.
We're just dealing with a biker who's handing himself in because he held up Candace yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right, well, that's sweet. I'm going
come
through the candidacy stuff.
You're gonna what?
Yeah, I'm not running. It's for the chief of police. I'm going through the people that put their names forward and confirming them. And then I just found out that Flop is addicted to morphine and is trying to con the doctors at Viceroy into giving him pills of morphine, which they would never prescribe to you unless it was being administered by a no, administered by a professional, so it can be managed and controlled. But you can be given morphine in like smaller and smaller doses to like wean you off.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't just straight up.
He's trying to get that from the doctor.
Yeah, it's like steroids. They wouldn't just.
Okay, but like,
isn't it like a
is that
class
from
2
being injured yesterday?
medication? Yes. Anyway,
Okay,
I told him
bad.
that I'm telling his dad, so I'm about to email him Dark, Rhodes, and I'm gonna email Ziggy.
Rose is actually around right now.
Is he really? All right.
Yeah, you should give him a. I'll go check the biker guy. I want to see who held up.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
Yep.
Hey, has Flop talked to you today?
Yeah.
Did he just call you?
I spoke with him about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Yesterday he was sent into the hospital for a shotgun blast to the chest. We performed some kind of like seance to kind of like help save his life, but the doctor that treated him for the gunshot blast, shotgun blast, sorry. Flop is claiming that that doctor, which neither I or Flop can remember the name of, he exists, he's a real doctor, I just don't remember their name, that they are gonna prescribe him pills of morphine. And I told him, like, you don't get prescribed pills of morphine. You can get given smaller and smaller doses to wean you off, and then you're given like another medication like Percocets or like
Right.
Vicodin. And he's like, well, I need it to help stop the itching. And I'm like, well, the itching is caused by the morphine. So you need to stop fucking taking it. And he's like, no, I need that. He's like, help me remember the doctor. And I'm like, no, Flop, you can't have that medication. And he starts arguing with me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell your fucking dad. So here I am.
He doesn't know the name of the doctor?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen these pills?
No.
Oh, God. Okay.
No, I
Alright.
don't. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in a real fucked up situation, and I'm sure you might be aware.
You're not at the lighthouse, are you?
I'm not right now, but I have been.
All this morning?
No. Not today. A while ago. Oh,
Yeah.
God, Pixie's texting me, too. Have you heard of BoneCon?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
The brilliant and ingenious idea from Dark, yes.
Well, I'm hoping we can figure something out, because I mean, Copper, do you know what my deal is?
I don't know everybody's deals specifically. I just have a list of people who have deals.
Okay, well,
What is your deal?
a life for a life.
Whose life's in danger?
Mine and Richard's, because originally it was Flop.
And so Richard traded his life for Flop's?
No, it's at Norman's beck and call.
Okay.
We have a week
You have a
to
week?
get some. Yeah, and that was 4 days ago, so I think we have 3 days left.
Were you in on their plan to give Norman his brother?
Yeah. It was, it was like, hey, nothing else is gonna work, right? We might as well, maybe throw that out there as a possibility.
Yeah, and he got Omega pissed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very pissed.
All right, well,
Now, here's the thing. I mean, you know as well as I do how crazy all of this sounds. But maybe there's someone out there with a deal for a second chance at life. And if that's the case, you know, maybe
Andy Jones.
Maybe there can be a trade.
Possibly, unless that person's already made a deal.
Well, if their deal with Norman is a second chance at life, in the event where something happens to them. I'm hoping I can convince them to be the fulfillment of my deal, and then they no longer would have a deal with Norman if he fulfills his end.
A little bit louder, please.
You
a
know
little
what
bit
I mean?
louder.
If someone has been
That's a
promised
good
a second
idea.
chance at life,
Right.
that's the only thing I can think of, Copper, because morally, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I could live with myself in the event where I hurt someone completely uninvolved, you know? I very much so preach, like, I never want to do something blatantly corrupt. I think that destroys the PD from the inside out, especially being higher up, and I don't want to contribute to that.
Well, I mean, it's your personal code, you know? I'm very much the same way.
And so it's like, I specifically, like, I do not want to cross that line. But if someone would agree in the event where they have a deal with Norman again, and you know, maybe have a second shot at life,
Bad
maybe
Girls
I could
Club.
fulfill my end, save me, Richard, and Flop, and that person is still safe to an extent.
Okay, you
And
need
I know that sounds crazy.
You need to have a backup plan because we're gonna have this meeting tomorrow, which leaves you with 3 days.
It'll be 2 days after that.
And what happens when you, in this deal, have you asked if you kill a person, what happens to that person? Do they go to purgatory because of the deal, or are they just dead?
I don't know. Knowing Norman to an extent, I feel like I don't know. It could go either way. Because part of me is thinking Norman would want me to suffer and actually, you know, that person would actually die and never return. And that would kill me mentally to no end. On the flip side, maybe Norman would want them around on a day-to-day to remind me of what I did, which is still gonna piss me off, but at least I know that person is alive. I'm alive, Richard's alive, and Flop's alive. So I would sit better with that, but neither option is good.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, with Norman, it makes him more angry, and he makes it more impossible for you if he feels like you're looking for loopholes.
Oh God, it's
That
bad that you mentioned that.
that
because
infuriates him the most, and he knows. He's like the devil, you know? He knows when you're like sinning. He knows when you're trying to cheat. He deals in cheating. He deals in deals. If you're making any kind of decision where you're like going against your morals, or you're betraying someone or lying, that's a deal that you're making with yourself, right? And he's the father of deals. He's the father of death. He's a death dealer. It's just that the consequences for his stuff is generally death, or even worse, you become one of his little puppets. I don't like using that word because it gives me PTSD.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know. I 100% understand. I mean, he's in full control.
Yes.
He's in full control.
You have to play the game.
But the issue becomes, okay, for example, when we were there a few days ago, he said, you know, he pretty much said, it's your time. You have 7 days, and pretty much said the end result is death. And I thought to myself, okay, we can do that. We can do that. It could be a bird that has previously saved someone's life involved in all this. Who knows? Who knows, right? And you know what Richard had to do? Richard was like the kid in class who raised his hand right as the bell rang, asking if there was homework. He said, and asked him to clarify what he meant by death. Does it have to be if he had just left it at death, we could have provided that with no problem whatsoever. But here we are.
Do you think, I mean, you know Richard better than I do, right? Like you guys, I mean, my understanding of Richard is that I believe that he would do something like that and sacrifice himself to save other people.
He would. That's the issue.
He is very petty, but he has like a noble cause in his existence. But he will sacrifice himself for very dumb things, in my personal opinion, and I'll die on that fucking hill. It's weird. It's like I've seen him run campaigns before and sacrifice.
That's because he doesn't let his morals waver in any capacity. What he believes in is what he believes in, and there's no changing that. And it doesn't matter how silly it may seem to other people. It may be something super, super minor. Just like you said, he can be petty.
I can appreciate it
Typically,
though. He's steadfast.
100%. 100%. But at the same time, if there is an out in any of this, I need that out. I don't care what it is. I need that out.
What are you guys getting out of working out this deal? Like, you guys will be left alone?
Pretty much. Okay. Flop had some form of involvement in the lighthouse situation in which it was blown up.
Yes.
Maybe not like, you know, insane involvement. You know, it's not like he pushed the button or like, you know, any of that, but he was there and he knew it was going to happen. And, pretty much, by taking the deal, we saved Flop, but obviously now someone else is at risk given the circumstances. But the reality was the only reason we took that deal was to delay stuff, you know, just so it wasn't an immediate fuck you, Norman. We're not doing anything. You know, we at least had some time, and that was a few weeks ago. Who knows, maybe even a month ago. So it's bought us a fair amount of time, but things have changed. You know, Flop being kidnapped yesterday, Snow telling me that it was the doctor who he believes to be Isaac, the same person we brought up to Norman. Coincidence? I don't think so. But I don't know if the doctor showing up is Norman's way to rope us back into another deal. Because you know just as well as I do, Norman has no power unless people make deals with him. And what he does is he ropes people into these deals, gives them an out by roping other people into more deals, which means he gets, you know, 2 for 1 essentially by letting one person out by roping in 2 additionals. And it's the web is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, giving him more and more and more power. So I just want to be out.
Okay. A lot of stuff happened yesterday surrounding Isaac.
Was it more than just the kidnapping?
A Flop?
Yeah.
Yeah, just some little things. The people that were in the know of some information were threatened by Norman about talking about the information. So you can't talk to Flop, you can't talk to Andy. Otherwise, Norman will come, and what I believe, they didn't tell me outright what it is, but this is what I imagine. This is purely my opinion. Because again, they can't talk about it. Norman will just show up and like kill them. They're dead. Isaac did contact me yesterday. I haven't heard from him in like years. But like,
what's his last name?
It's Smith. Isaac Smith.
It is fucking Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I asked Pixie the other day when we were trying to formulate this plan and propose it to Norman, and she goes, Smith, Jonas, Johnson, something. And I was like, Smith, there's no way. That's just the most generic, you know.
Isaac Smith.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we dated. We lived together, Isaac and I.
Oh God.
But he, we, like, it just, he, you know, okay, so I'm not sure what you remember because you were still kind of like just an officer cadet, like in the ranks. I don't know if you had run into him prior to becoming an officer, like you did with Norman. But Isaac was like a pioneer in the science of blood therapies and treatments. Like, he was obsessed. It was his life. Like, that's all, like, that's what his like hobby, passion, drive. He he wholeheartedly believed that he could cure and make people better, or even like a better version of themselves through blood, like manipulating blood, stop illnesses and like, you know, chronic disease, like things like that through the blood. He had a lot of contracts with humane labs, and he also was working with a lab from another city, so he was flying out of the city a lot, and he would be gone on long business trips, and he would just like, you know, phone in and check in with me and stuff. So he just like disappeared. He like just stopped coming home. The house got transferred into my name. The last thing he was like, can you help take care of this? I'm gonna be MIA for a little bit. He was like helping some like famine thing that was going on, and that was the last that I heard of him. Went radio silent, didn't respond to any texts or anything like that. And I was like, okay, he's gone. Now he's back.
He was not a good person.
Okay, he was a good person. He just had really, really bad social skills. He was rude. He was blunt. He was direct, which a lot of people confuse that for being confrontational. He doubled down. He did not back away from people like criticizing him. He was critical of everybody. So with those kind of attributes, people would say, yeah, he's a piece of shit and he's an asshole. But he like wasn't out like stabbing people or stealing, or, you know what I mean? Like morally bad. 'Cause morally, he's a great person. Because he was like a bigger picture kind of thing. Like for the greater good. But, you know, for the pursuit of the greater good, there has to be, I guess, some sacrifices. But morally, he wasn't like killing people. He wasn't sacrificing people. He wasn't torturing people. He was literally trying to save people. But
do you know where he's from, Copper?
Nope.
Does Chicago ring a bell at all?
Well, he doesn't sound like he's from Chicago.
I know. That's the crazy part.
A part of me always wondered, like, is he one of those people that fell in his head and then woke up with an accent?
I don't know. But someone mentioned that Norman had a brother by the name of Isaac, and I can't remember. I don't know the exact wording, but it was, I'm paraphrasing here.
Chicago,
they
Alaska.
grew up in Chicago, and I don't know if what are the fucking odds, you know, Isaac and all of this happening after our conversation with Norman. But what if that man is just putting on an accent and actually is from Chicago and is related to Norman?
Well, I mean, it's a possibility. It's kind of weird to say.
I think it's outlandish
that I lived with it just never came up. It was never like, oh, are you from Vice City? Are you from Yankerton? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah, no, I understand.
like he knew I was from Phoenix, so I was like, I'm a Phoenician. Like I was on one, but like it never came up.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a possibility.
But think of the, you know, if maybe he claimed he was on a business trip. I'm going to give you a hypothetical here, right?
Okay.
Imagine the accent that he has is actually fake, right? Just imagine that alone. Think of how deep, like, that is.
Yeah.
To fake an accent for what's essentially
I mean,
your
that says
whole
a
life.
lot. That says a lot about.
Like, what else would he be lying about? Those business trips when he was away for a while, what was he actually doing type stuff, you know? There's just a lot that goes into this. Pixie texted me and I need to verify information with her. So I'm going to give her a call. But are you going to BoneCon?
Yeah, I am. I know Pixie's very scared specifically because her and Isaac did not get along. Like Pixie and Isaac.
Yeah.
In the professional setting, like they absolutely did not get along. They
Well,
would openly
they're
have
the same.
fights in front of staff. They were both very critical about how each other handles things. Like yeah, it was a mirror and they couldn't exist in the same space, so they were like feral cats with each other.
That's exactly it.
I didn't
Either of
say
them
it.
would back down.
I didn't say it in front of Pixie, but like Isaac would specifically say her when like I would pick him up from work, or he would come pick me up from work, or we would just hang out or do something, or I would confide in him with something about cop shit, and he would vent to me, and he would always bring up Cross, and he would bring up Pixie.
Those are all people who are unwilling to back down from their stance.
Right. Oh, and I think Shaw.
Is that a doctor?
Derek Shaw.
Okay, got it. Just making sure. I just wanted to verify.
Yeah. Well, Derek's more of the type of person that's like, okay, that's fine. You can think that or say that or want to do that, but you're wrong. And he'll let you just do it, and then he'll be like, but you're wrong. You're doing this, but you're sitting in a puddle of you're wrong. So he's not...
Is he the type to be like the father figure that wants you to learn from your own mistakes? Like, I know you're doing it wrong, and I'm telling you you're going to do it wrong, and if you want to do it wrong, good luck.
More like, you're not my problem, and you're doing it wrong.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which is great. But yeah, Flop and I talked with Pixie, and then Flop was told to stop talking about it, and then I called Andy Jones because I had to talk to her about the Chicken Man, and I kind of wanted to ask her some questions because she was there at the lighthouse with you guys, and then she got told not to say anything, and then it got really spooky. And then Andy and I started getting chased by Leatherface that had a machine gun, which was actually a minigun, but it sounded like a machine gun, and they followed us everywhere, and we ran to the lighthouse and we asked our phones to save us, and he was like, LOL, no.
That's fucked up.
Oh, dude.
Was this all
left
yesterday?
Yes, and then we
God.
Oh, dude, it was so... the thing fucking got me on like 3 different jump scares. I'm not even fucking kidding. I don't
You don't
scare
easily. Yeah.
And that's not like a challenge. It's just that, and I also don't shriek. I'm like, ugh.
Don't you just laugh?
No, I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you here? What are you doing? Or it's like, ugh, like, okay, we're leaving. I get really quiet.
Is it
I'll be
like skittish?
No.
Almost. Not skittish in like a I'm scared. It's like okay, I'm just gonna like sidestep this.
Like, I'm confident in the things that I see, and I'm like, okay, this is unexplainable, but I believe that I absolutely saw this, and this is happening, and you're gonna keep doing that over there, but I'm gonna go over here, and that's immediately what happens in my brain. I'm like, okay, all right, and then I just leave. Thankfully, Andy's of the same mindset, except she like shrieks, and she's like, oh my god, like she's really loud, and I'm like really quiet, and I'm just like, we just got to get out of here, Andy. What are you doing? So like the two, it was a very good oh man, they chased us to Burn Island, and Andy was dressed up as a scarecrow, get it? Because she has the crows. It's really
that
cute.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I was dressed up as myself, which is terrifying. So we went to the island, and we were hiding in the cornfield. Booker shows up, chases us. Andy loses him. He finds me in the house. I go down into the basement. He's chasing me and like smacking me with his chainsaw minigun. And
what the fuck?
I'm trying to climb over this meth table, and I fall into it, and I get all sorts of fucked up, and I climb out of it. Anyway, I mean, we're fine. I mean, I'm talking to you. So it was very, very chaotic yesterday. But yeah, we went and talked to Norman. Norman was standing there at the lighthouse with us, looking over at a rock where this Leatherface guy was standing there with his chainsaw minigun. And he was just like, well, that thing doesn't want to come near me, but I'm not going to hang out with you guys. And he's like, I'm going inside my house. And he turned around and went into the lighthouse, and then the chainsaw guy came after us.
God.
Oh my god, dude.
Have you ever been inside the lighthouse?
No.
Yeah. From my understanding, he only makes deals in there. So he proposed a lot of stuff to me and Richard outside of the lighthouse. But when it came to agreeing and coming to terms with everything, we had to step in. It was the only way. And I thought to myself, all right, well, we'll just walk away from this. No big deal. I guess we're not making a deal. But then it was like, you know, something would happen to Flop in the event where we did that. So, but nonetheless. All right, I'm gonna have to call Pixie because she texted me a little bit ago, and I don't want her to think I'm avoiding her.
Okay.
But I will be at BoneCon tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh fuck! What time? Oh, that's
I don't know
terrible.
what time. Wait, I thought it was like a couple hours after tsunami. You might have to call Flop.
I think it's 2 hours after the storm. But I realized I have something else tomorrow.
Fontaine just texted me and said that Operation Blood Eagle is a go. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what a Blood Eagle is, but like, why?
It's Fontaine. I'm sure it's something good.
Dude, she was dressed up for Halloween yesterday as Lieutenant Dan.
I'm not at all surprised.
Oh man, I found her in the middle of the street just like carting herself around. I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't care what anyone says. She's phenomenal.
Oh, dude, she's incredible.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Pixie. If you need anything, let me know. Or if you learn of anything new, definitely let me know.
Let me know what happens between you and Pixie because she's absolutely freaked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can imagine. All right. Peace out.
All right. See. Okay, I have to figure this stuff out really quick with the. I don't know. Oh. Fuck. Hold on. What's Uber's Discord? What are you guys doing? Hey, crew. Do you guys know if Barry Brittle's actually running for chief? What do you consider dog shit weather? Laura, thank you for the 6 years.
Two plus two equals me being a pussy.
Hero wiggle yo yo.
Bum 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 bum. Little T. He's Tommy Toretti. Is he even a cop? I don't even think he can do that because Alex, Ron, and Randy Bullet. Oh my god. Do you guys have any idea? I bet you guys are having loads of fun. Oh, let me get rid of this. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't... Motherfuck, dude. What is it? Let me see. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Ooh, lasagna pie. Holy shit, dude. Okay, that actually sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Okay, I think we're done looking at this shit. Wait, who plays Muller? Shit. History. Esther. Let's see. Kinky. Okay, I'm waiting for him. We're waiting for them to friend. And same with Kachow, Tinker, and I think Hawkins. I can't get a hold of Uber. Give me a second. I just don't know what his Discord is anymore. Is that bad? Is that awkward? I found him. Got it. Shit. Alright, we're done with this stuff. Woo! Boom, boom.
At Haywood Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 607, 901, and another unit. We could use
671. Yeah, I'm here by myself with a decayed individual. This guy showing up.
Injury responded in the 911 stop.
Doing a felony stop?
Do you think we could make it
Yeah, we'll felony this one because you took off.
to Harmony?
Alright, AMG's taken off. That's on his westbound occupation Ave.
I don't want to risk it, actually.
Secondary, southbound Power Street, white AMG, occupied one time. Individuals wearing a raccoon mask. Continuing southbound Power, going down the ramp to lower Power. It's A+, passing Benny's.
Winston?
Is this not... What the fuck? Am I high? Do they have a chrome frogger? Oh my god, dude. I'm here for you, Pond. Oh, Pond left me. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? Am I like... Can other people see the bumps?
Hey, Street Race, what's up?
Hey, can you see gas pumps?
What?
Yeah, have you gone to fill up gas today?
Yeah. Yeah, multiple times. I'm in a Street Race.
Okay,
Can I call you
alright,
back?
see ya. Storm's missing.
channel?
Yeah, from going to Lighthouse.
She's right here at the fucking lighthouse.
Where?
Pond Winsome, I'm on the radio listening to you guys.
You say she's at the lighthouse?
Yeah, she's right in front of me.
Alright, 23.
Can you confirm it's her? I have to sleep.
Yeah.
Very weird. Yeah, poor Storm, dude. Bum 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 bum. Bop 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 bop. Doobie doo boop 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 boop. Doobie bop bop bop. Bop. Boobity boop boop boo. Scooby dooby doo boop boop boop. Nice, dude. Alright, I'm back.
If she's taking drugs, she needs to get serious fucking help.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, sorry about that. Are you okay? Is everything all right now?
Yeah, I was just like tripping out or something. Like every gas station I went to, the pumps literally didn't exist, and I was like driving through them.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm just gonna nap, and lo and behold, here they are.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. Perfect. I'm glad you're all right now.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. I'm not around for a huge amount of time today, but if you need anything at all, please do let me know.
Okay.
Are you? I need to speak to. I haven't spoken to Rose yet, but I was going to speak to. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, just struggling and can't speak English and all that kind of shit.
It's all good.
But I need to speak to Rhodes because of I was kind of briefing him on what happened to Flop this morning, but we didn't really have time, so we kind of like back
I
to back,
talked to
and then
Rhodes.
37.
And
you
I
did?
told him,
Okay,
I told him what
perfect.
happened. Also, Flop is trying to
Right.
get prescriptions of morphine from the doctors.
Oh no.
He has like a serious drug addiction.
Wait, what? He's
yeah.
a druggie?
Oh, okay. I think it's just his addiction just starting. I don't know if he has addictions before in the past, like any other substances, and this is just helping him get a fix. I don't know, but the way he's talking and his reasonings behind what he's doing, it's bad. It's bad. So I told Rhodes, talk to Rhodes about what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Dark, and I'm gonna contact Ziggy, but he keeps ghosting me.
Everyone says that about Ziggy. That's fucked up. You just got to message him about New World and he'll reply.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Honestly,
hold on.
let me know
Give
if
me
it
a
works.
second.
I bet you it'll work.
I'm gonna do it right now.
I bet you it'll work. If it doesn't, then I eat my words. But
Like, should I be like, hey, are you playing New World?
yeah.
Today?
Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. So no, tomorrow. Say that. It's out tomorrow. If that works,
Okay.
that'd be fucking amazing. And then just say, I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't know if you care about New World. You're welcome to join us if you'd like to, as always.
I
But
will scream. I will leak this. Because yesterday, I did an email and I literally says, Ziggy, it's Copper. This is in caps lock this time because it's urgent. Flop is in critical at Viceroy. He took a 12-gauge shotgun blast to his chest.
I'll
Sarah
go
and I
Olympic.
found him. He's being abducted by someone. We're waiting on the results of his surgery right now. Not a fucking reply. And then after that, it says, hey, are you playing New World tomorrow? And if he
I really hope he
replies,
replies to that. I really do. Fuck, that'd be so funny. Oh fuck. Okay, but yeah, let me know if he does. If he doesn't, then I'll bug him tomorrow as well when he's playing you on. There's, BoneCon tomorrow.
Yeah, it's an
I'm not going.
hour or 2 hours after. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going.
What's your reasoning? You don't want to stick around, or just too?
I would love to be there, but the problem is that New World fresh servers come out tomorrow.
Right.
At like 6 p.m. or whatever my time, and then the BoneCon is 2 hours after that. If I leave the server, I'm going to be in queue, and my leveling
forever.
time is going to be cut in half.
It's going to be
I'm
bad.
going away this weekend, so I can't do anything. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
I don't go.
I'm going away.
Don't go. Makes sense. Don't go.
Well, I'm not going.
mean,
I'm
a
choosing
part of
an
me-
MMO instead,
A
which is
part
probably
of
bad.
me was worried that Norman would show up and just reap everybody's souls, and I have a strong feeling he's not going to be there.
I also have a strong feeling he's not going to be there, which is
So-
why I'm not overly worried about it. I'm
Even
also
better.
pretty sure that if that is Isaac, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be there either. So
Man, everything's actually gonna be okay. This is the first day in like several months where I'm like, hell yeah, this is great.
good. Oh, that's good. All right. Good. I'm testing out the interceptors today, by the way. I'm in the C7 at the moment.
Oh, yeah, Angel told me to give them a try and see what they're like. Also, I saw you guys practicing stuff with jets and missiles.
Yes, they work very well now. Very well.
Was that just to see what the technology was like, or do you guys have actual
Nope,
training
I'm training
plan?
people up. So
okay.
2 people that I'm building up from scratch who have not gone through Air 1 is Den, who has never flown anything in the city before, ever. And I had him flying in formations and landing on the aircraft carrier on the first fucking day.
Okay,
So that was really cool.
Can he fly a helicopter? Hey,
No.
I just
No, he has
spent-
no idea how to fly a helicopter.
I just sat in my car and was spamming the hood for the car to open it, and then I realized that I have no hood.
Nice. Nice. But I decided to take on Dokes and Den as 2 people who aren't air certified. But
Okay.
I just want to see if we could take them through and train them so they're up to standard for the jets that we want.
Okay.
And if that's the case, then maybe we can open that to more people too, right? Because I don't mind if people want to
Yes.
do one thing over the other, and I wouldn't mind it being kind of separated anyway, because it's like different.
Yeah.
But key thing for the missiles now is fire them when you're close to the aircraft that you're wanting to shoot down. If you leave
Well-
too much distance, okay.
I
If you leave
want
too much distance, they have a lot of room to escape.
I want to do the training with you because
Yes.
technically I haven't, like, just what I've been doing with Cerberus, that doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I will definitely do that with you. I'm thinking there's not really much I can teach you and without... Oh, hello. Good to see you. Hang on. Sorry, I'm on the phone.
I need more airtime just in a jet to practice like
Yeah.
formation and stuff.
Why?
Because I want to.
Hang on a second, Corbett. Wait, where are you going?
DuPont can't leave.
Okay. All right, no worries. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Sorry, what was I saying?
I wanted to fly and practice formation.
Yes, so we need to do that stuff. But then, like, in terms of teaching you the weapon systems, I can't really teach you anything because I can't let you arm the missiles. So it costs $1 million.
I think in that, it's kind of like a lot of FTOing. You have to be a bit practical with the instructions so that in the event, I mean, people can imagine what it is they'll actually have to do. So in the event that they're in a position where they're like, okay, I am going to use this missile, and they know exactly what they have to do, and they can make those. I guess a part of the training needs to be understanding the threat level and deciding
when you can fire. Yeah.
Right. Deciding, yes, I'm accepting the fact that I'm doing this and I'm shooting a missile in the sky.
Yeah, and I've made it, everybody that I've been talking to and going through with how this works so far, I haven't cleared anyone, by the way. The only person that can fire missiles right now is me and Casterman.
Okay.
But basically, one main point I've been getting across them that if they fuck this up or do something stupid, they don't answer to us, or they do answer to us, but they mainly answer to the Senate. That's the key thing for them to remember and realize, understand how serious it is. I need to speak to Mayor Mickey more about our two-pronged authorization stuff. Right now, it's just going through High Command. But if the mayor is around and available, I want him to be tied in with a decision like that because it'll just be cool.
Well, he wants the, you know, like the red phone or the red button where he picks up a phone and it's just like, fire the missiles.
Yeah. It's like Mayor Mickey. And then, you know, you got fire departments in
You
the
know
first
what
thing
to
requesting
do.
fire
And he just
authorization.
hangs up and you just turn over and you get the little like protector clear plastic cap off the button and then just like X 2 out.
Something I need to test is I'm pretty sure I figured out why the engines get damaged when we put arm our missiles. So I'm going to try and arm the missile while we're on the ground. The problem with that is once I arm the missile, the codes are used and that's $1 million gone. So if I don't
even if we
use the
don't end up
missile,
using it in the sky or in the ooh.
yeah, so that's the problem at the moment. They don't have much reusability. They're not made by Elon Musk, let's put it like that. They're not reusable.
Sorted, and there's a care package in the box.
Oh, thank you guys. Sorry.
Oh, very welcome.
I'm a phone Andy right now.
So that, yeah, me too. I'm always a phone Andy. But basically, what we've asked for or suggested is that there's some kind of VR training program.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like some of the VR stuff at Jaeger's place, but with our jets and like a simulator, I think would be really, 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 really good because I'd be able to like pull any kind of aircraft that's available in the city.
Yeah.
And then we can actually do some training and you can actually fire the missiles and yeah, I think that's great. So I'm fingers crossed. I know Dean is aware of that. Watson. So fingers crossed. We know how good
crossing my fingers.
You know, our people are here, so you know, we'll see what happens.
Why are they practicing?
But yeah, I'm just in the garage. We've got all our interceptors out at the moment. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna find out.
I don't usually push
They're
an
all out
interceptor.
for pictures, I think. They're like all the 2 doors. They look great. Like really, really good. Like oh.
Wait, what?
All the come on, look. They're all our 2 doors are out in white. Hello. These look great. But yeah, I got it.
Sandy Shores.
You should come down.
Okay. Where the
LSPD.
trooper? LSPD.
Mission Row PD.
Mission Row PD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will be there shortly. All right. Bye. I want to park the car. Reusable missiles? That's, this will be fun. I don't know. I feel... it freaks me out to use the missiles and, like, that's like $1 million and it's gone. I don't know. Makes me nervous. I just don't want to, like... I guess, like, in the moment, I want to make sure it's, like, justified, right? Hey, Swifty. Thank you for the 18 years. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But, like, all the times that, like, Pred has been in the jet, and has wanted to use missiles, it was warranted, I would say. It does. Well, well, well. I don't even know what the state account it has. Are you talking about the state police, or you mean the state as in, like, the entire state of San Andreas? How you doing? Woo!
Next 24 hours, we're going back to our response that we were doing a few weeks ago. Yeah, they don't want that. So about 20 minutes later, I had a call from Psycho saying he's at Trooper PD, and he was.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, so they actually handed him in, which is pretty fucking huge, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's
Kind
pretty
of crazy. I can't
it
believe
is,
that
right?
racers would actually do that.
I know.
Yeah.
So
What'd they do? They handed someone over fucking around?
Candace got held up, bike was stolen and stuff, tried to use it in racing, Candace shot one, loads of them held her up, and then got the guy out of her custody. And then I called Psycho today after Candace called me about it. Basically threatened them with the response that we went with that was pretty pretty savage. You know, when Angel like spiked the entire bike race in one corner.
Right.
Sure. For multiple times I think that happened.
God, that was so fun.
I was like, we can go back to all that. I got no issues with it at all. I don't have to pussyfoot around like this. And then 20 minutes later, the guy was turned in at Trooper PD.
I don't know why they would even want to conceal that kind of shit. Because that wouldn't...
They don't. I also said to them, if we see any stolen police vehicles in a race, everybody's getting spiked and pitted.
Yeah.
So, because it means they all allowed that vehicle to be there. They can just tell them to fuck off or say, no, this is going to bring too much heat or whatever. You know? So,
well,
yeah.
honestly, it's kind of impressive that the bike racers actually did that. I've never seen the car racers even attempt to get anywhere close to doing that shit before.
No, I was gonna say we haven't. They've individually outed people for doing fucked up stuff, and they were just like, "We're gonna handle it," and that was the end.
Yeah. And I think for that, you know, the fact that the bikers did that, so I think we owe it to them to be really like on top of our game. If they come to us saying somebody's a problem, we gotta jump on that shit.
Yeah, that's a big respect.
I really
thing.
think we owe them that after that this morning. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think they don't want to be fucked over. It's from what he said, he races for the love of racing, you know, so kind of makes sense.
And he was probably just, you know, fucking around or whatever, but
Yeah, well, I make meth just for the love of chemistry, right?
yeah.
I mean, soul criminals.
I said to them, all I'd have to do is speak to Angel, and the response will change 100%. Angel doesn't give a fuck about bikes. If we need to do something about it, we will.
I'm disappointed I don't get a
they're
chance
pretty
to
scared
go
of
fuck
that.
some bikes. You know?
So
I know.
I talked to Malton with Candace present, and everything's a-okay. Motor is merged with SRU, and we're already operating like that, but Malton's looped in on everything,
Yeah?
and he loves it.
But with the bike stuff?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
All the bike
Really?
stuff. We just wanted him to be make sure he's on board because the bike stuff is kind of his domain.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he's actually like on board with it.
Well, I think, you know, he's definitely, Malton's the kind of person, if you present like a problem and a solution, I mean, especially with bike racing, you know, he's always been passionate about bikes.
Mhm.
Fuck racing.
Yeah.
Wankers.
I mean, you got a handful of people that love bikes. Him, Mac, Flop, Candace.
Muller's pretty passionate about it during shift 2.
Oh yeah, Muller.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's true. Muller is very passionate about it. Yeah.
I think a lot during shift 3, it's harder for them to respond to those kind of things just because, you know, lack of units at times. I know that Sky's been getting out there more on the bike, but I don't really know if she gets a lot of support. So if anything, of just
Either
kind of like
those emotes are
maybe
cute.
pushing it more towards like motor, just getting out there more, and like you said, being on the bikes more will just up the responses. And Davenport supports anything. Like if somebody says, "Hey, I want to go for this bike race," and nothing else more important is going on for him, he supports every single time. So I feel like we could start upping it. And I know during shift 3, it's like crazy how many bike races they have. So
Damn. Yeah, it's
Anything-
definitely been popular, but we have seen some more like actual car races popping off too, which has been nice.
True. I've been trying to stick to more of just monitoring stuff right now, just because of like how many units we have on duty at times. It gets hectic. So I kind of just
I don't know
respond
what
to
we're supposed to dress up
boosts
as.
and races, and then other than that, I kind of monitor everything else, just to make sure that we're not overstacking and we're not, people are doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's actually happening a lot at the moment. Is too many people are touching the course still.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Me and Stubbs have been trying to crack down on it, especially during this shift.
Yeah, I
Stubbs
know.
is doing it for the past week, so.
Yeah, yes. All right, I just gotta sit in my car for a minute. I'll be right back.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get back out there and kill some people.
Sounds good.
With the
We're there to
front of my
support
car.
you.
I'm gonna run them over.
The cars look really good.
You like them?
Shoo! Yes. The fleet
What do you think
looks
about the color scheme? I've thought about changing it.
really. I love with the white, like as far as like the upper echelon drivers. I think the white really sticks. Unless, what were you thinking?
I don't know. It's kind of like let me grab out another charger so I can show you. Oh, there's 67.
Okay.
Let me grab out a main charger so I can show you what I mean.
You can grab. Oh, actually, don't touch my charger.
No, I don't want to grab yours. I don't want to steal it from you. Okay, so oh, there's so many white drivers. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, like there's they are the ones that are the most passionate about the division, so
Yeah, well that's the
it makes
idea.
sense.
I'm glad that it's actually working out like that. Okay, so this is our default color. Let me
Right.
put the light bar on so you can see. So I was thinking more so for like the base drivers, right?
Right.
These are the base colors, and there's not really any cars in our fleet that match this,
Right.
Like,
It already stands out.
It's very similar to CPD because this is the CPD basic color, which
Oh,
you may
yeah.
remember used to be like the SRU color.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the black needs to go. We need to like bring it more in line with something else. I don't know what it is though. I'm talking like for the regular patrol. Like this is the color that everyone would have.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking
Yeah. What about this? We'll just
like
do,
doing red. I was
yeah, we're
thinking red, but like, would it be mistaked as like, is this? I thought this was an EMS
They'll look so bad. Soze would
emergency
kill me.
vehicle.
Soze would actually just fire me if I made the cars look like that.
No, please don't get fired.
I'll try not to. I think there's some colors that we could choose from. I think they need to look a little more professional, right? Whoa.
Ooh.
This is an interesting color. I've never really
Is
seen
this like that midnight blue?
No,
Or not
actually,
midnight?
it's called Harbor Blue.
Change
know how I
the
feel about it.
livery with the other ones.
What livery?
I mean, the different pursuits. Aren't there different types of pursuits depending on department?
Yeah. So this is Trooper, Sheriff, LSPD.
Oh, I thought SRU like they had the different. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Not
It's just
for this
one
car
pursuit.
at least. It's for the other cars. They have them. I don't know how I feel about this.
It makes it look too
It's
busy.
okay.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look as clean as like.
A lot of these colors are
black.
just out there,
Yeah.
I think the black just kind of works because black works really nicely with a lot of colors.
Man.
I don't know.
I would say just take the trooper blue, but then they would look like all troopers. Like they were just getting chased by troopers, which I don't have a problem with, but that would also, Soze might come in and be like, what?
Soze would be pissed, dude.
Yeah, he would be pissed.
He would actually be really mad if it did that.
Uh,
Oh, I mean, that's okay as black for now.
hmm.
I guess. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, we don't need to change it just for changing it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's food for thought, I guess.
It's just something to think about. Well, regardless, I think the white looks really good for.
Yeah, it
like,
does.
I think it's cool because it gives people bragging rights too. You know.
Right. Yeah, agreed.
Lets them show off, and I think that's a good thing. You know, people like to show off and they like to brag, so it just gives them a way to let them do that.
Well, it'd be really nice, like if when they see like the white behind them, they automatically know that it's SRU because there's nobody else like in any of the unified departments that have white.
Yeah, they know it's
and they
someone
should be
that
scared.
actually can drive. You know.
Yeah.
Good. Trooper Blue is pretty nice though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I love the trooper cars. The blue looks so good.
It does look good, but it does have a problem in that it's missing its wide body.
They have this for the wide body. I've pushed it.
What do you mean?
Or maybe, oh, you know what? I think someone put the color on manually because I think it's the midnight blue for the wide body. We have a wide body trooper charger. Have you seen it?
No, let me see it.
All right, hold on.
It's got a different pearlescent, I think.
Yeah, I think. No,
I like
no,
it,
I
though.
think it does
It
have
looks-
the same one. I'm gonna bring my charger over next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it still does. It has like that light greenish whatever.
Oh, sorry, I just got you confused with my piece. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see how like there's like almost like a greenish. I think it's the same. Actually, when I move this over here, I saw no. If I look at the edge of the back
Yeah,
seat, it still has the kind of greenish, like kind of turquoise underhue. It's very subtle.
Yeah, it's still the same. You know what it reminds me of? Every single time I see these cars, I think of like a marine town or some shit, you know, like a harbor town where everyone's cozy and they go fishing for clams.
I mean, honestly,
for dinner,
we should
you know?
be a harbor town. I mean, we're on a fucking island.
That's a good point, huh?
Welcome to Harbor Town. Not in
we don't
Harbor
have people
Town.
go fishing for clams all the time.
Yeah, but in Harbor Town, we use like fishing puns. I'm gonna reel you in.
Yeah, I'm gonna reel you in hook, line, and sinker.
Yep,
lady.
he took the bait.
Yeah, we just be a town full of puns. That's all we
Like
we
a
fill the
bunch of
pocket
crabs in a cage.
Never
It's not
heard
really a
that
pun, but
Yeah,
you get
I
it.
don't- I mean, I don't know if I do get it because I don't know if you knew this, but crabs are basically going extinct. In fact,
I saw
the
that.
northern Alaskan crab population is basically gone. So
Yeah, aren't there like millions missing suddenly?
billions,
Billions.
90% of the population. So go to those king crab buffets while you still can.
How about we just don't eat crab and then we let the population thrive again?
No, we gotta eat. We gotta listen. What is Vegas if you don't have a king crab buffet in the middle of a desert while you're drunk? Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
kids still have artificial crab meat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen. Artificial meat is good. Okay?
I mean,
I like it.
artificial meat is good. All right. Thank you,
I
Angel.
like it. Okay. I like artificial meat, and I'm gonna
Okay.
die on this hill. Okay.
That's
'cause
okay.
something's fake
That's
doesn't
why I
mean that
said
it's not good.
I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay with that.
Are you?
Yeah, that's why I said, well, why don't we just imitation crab meat? As long as I'm
Well,
not getting mercury poisoning, I
Because
don't
I'm
really
pretty sure they
care.
make that with fishes, actually. now
Yeah,
that I
it's
think about it.
whitefish.
Okay, I take back what I said. You shouldn't eat crabs or fake crab meat at all.
Yeah, isn't whitefish getting fucked up too? We should just stop eating.
Yeah, we should stop eating entirely. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. All we really should be doing is just like, just don't eat. Just absorb everything from the sun.
Yeah, just go lay out in the sun for a bit. Everything will be fine.
Just
Wow,
go lay out
about
there
the
like sunfish.
interceptors. This looks great. I think everything.
Yeah, what a cool kite. what a cool car. I like the way it looks, and it's like cool.
Yeah. Okay. At some point, I will drive the Interceptors and have an experience, and
Why
be
don't you do it
like,
right now?
but what if someone who really knows how to drive wants to drive one?
You saying you don't know how to drive?
I don't have the confidence. I have the confidence to shoot missiles, but not the confidence to be like, oh yeah, I'm a driver.
Well, you need to learn how to get that confidence, okay? It's very important. 'Cause
I don't know.
Because if you can't drive, then what's even the point of driving?
I think driving right now is probably the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. Really. Oh
That's
my
exactly
God.
right. Nothing else fucking matters. Drive on.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well, cool. I'm gonna go catch some criminals. Hey.
Okay. Do you want me to put away the other cars?
I just leave them out there so people can see what they're missing.
Okay.
Those bozos, they'll never know what they're missing, man. See you, Cafe. If you ever want lessons for driving, let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, your car looks so pretty.
Hey, Jenny.
Yeah, they're all my cars.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. I didn't die. I'm great.
I know, neither.
What's up? What's up?
I survived in a reasonably priced family four-door.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, the affordable family four-door. Why do you think criminals use it?
Great.
Actually, the most perfect, well-balanced vehicle on the entire island. I used to feel that way about the Anus. That was a long time ago. Long
Yes,
time
it's
ago.
really good. Really, really good. I remember at the start of the city that we used to use it's actually a beast and no one knew.
Isaac is texting me.
As you do? Does he know you're married now?
We haven't had that chat. That's what this chat's supposed to be. But, I mean, it is what it is. He fucking left.
I thought you were dead, so I got on with my life and remarried. Bro.
Well, I mean, I figured you moved on with your life, so I was gonna do it too. You know, the whole not talking. No anything about like, hey, I'm actually gonna just do this. Anyway, have you heard about Flop?
What about?
Oh! This fucking rat, dude. This fucking rat. Stay here, Jenny.
Okay.
Hello?
Motherfucker said, yeah. He said, yeah. He fucking
Who?
replied. He fucking replied. Who do you think, Snow?
Oh, he replied?
He fucking replied.
Right, now
I'm
go
gonna
back to him
blast
and
this
say...
shit.
Yeah. Now go back to him and say, I didn't want to talk about this stupid fucking game. I'm trying to talk to you about important shit. It's 205 same traffic.
Motherfucker, I didn't want to talk about the game. You ghost me about Flop.
All right. It was Jaden.
Okay.
Dean Watson. It
What?
was Dean Watson. He put Jaden in cuffs. Disgusting. He's in his black Mustang, apparently. I'm gonna try and find him.
Wait, Dean's in a Mustang?
No, he's in his Aston.
Dude, fuck him up.
I will try. I don't know how good that Aston is nowadays.
What if it's dog shit?
Can Dean drive?
I don't think so. Anytime I've ridden in the car with him, he like just drives into shit. He's like
All right.
Lang.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like birds of a feather, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, well, I'll look for him.
Okay, alright.
All right, see you in a bit.
See it. Okay. I have been emailing Ziggy, like, of very traumatic things happening. He does not reply to any of them, right?
Nope, probably not. Hello.
Hey, Resnick.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Good, thank you.
Nice to hear. Oh shit! I'm supposed to take this.
Snow and I were being very powerful, and so I was like, "Well, I need to contact Ziggy because Flop has a drug addiction. I'm pretty sure." So I got a hold of Rhodes. Told Rhodes I need to get a hold of Dark. Let him know because Flop is currently trying to swindle doctors for morphine pills. So I contacted Ziggy. He didn't reply when I told him that Flop was in the hospital.
Was this an LSPD?
And so I was
don't
talking
know
to
if they
Snow
switched
about it
shared vehicle.
and told him, you know,
There's
like, don't help
LSPD one.
Flop. He has a serious drug addiction. He's like working
Here,
around.
I can try and pull
And Snow was
Or let
like,
me at least
you know what you do to get Ziggy to reply? Is you message him about New World. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Yeah, they're down in the. Tell the valet a little bit lower in the garage. There. Should say LSPD right beside it.
All right, look at that.
Hell yeah. And just make sure you change your call sign, rack your M4, and then we're all set.
And keep it to yourself, but like.
Oh my.
But like this morning, I was like, hey, are you doing New World tomorrow?
All right.
He replies within 20 minutes. He's fucking around.
Found his kryptonite. Found his kryptonite. Poor Flop though. Imagine being married to somebody who doesn't give a
Right here, real quick. Oh, that's someone's MPX. All right.
All right.
We need to talk to our dumbass leader.
Who's
My dumbass leader, not yours.
Who? Oh, Pred?
Yes.
Is he awake?
Yes. On duty.
Oh, I don't want to stop you from that. I'm gonna
Okay,
see if I
I'll-
can get a hold of Isaac.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes, okay?
All right.
I love you like that, but also because I care. I really care, and I hope it goes well. And let me know when you're going to like talk to him, because if you don't come back after an hour, I'll come look for you.
I'm gonna tell you where I'm going before I do anything.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not just gonna go off and be like, only I can handle this. Only I can be the one that talks. Like I need.
Relationship. I need to deal with this alone.
Dude, I'm like the biggest, like, I'm not gonna have a breadcrumb trail. Like I am going to pave like a titanium or lead path exactly where I'm going, and that it has like that assisted like walking thing. So if you need to hurry up and get over to me, you know, like the airports, and you can just walk very quickly over to wherever I'm doing. Like I'm not fucking around with that stuff. Like that's how you get taken.
That's how you die.
Yeah. Oh, some stuff happened with Storm. I need to talk with Pond and Walker. Like, what?
You okay?
Last I heard on the radio is that she's probably on drugs. They thought she was missing, but I need to hear what the follow-up is with that. And then-
So I was, at the lighthouse yesterday with them all, during my dream.
Mhm.
But I think the dream went very real for a minute because she found out that Pez was lying to her about Norman. She was screaming at him, saying,
Okay,
I
Pez-
can't believe you lied.
Pez or Cody?
Cody. What? No. Which one is she marrying?
Married to Cody.
Okay, then it's Cody.
And Cody lied to her about Norman? What part?
I don't know. That's what she was screaming.
Also, Reed is communicating with the Chicken Man.
On Twitter? Just in general.
Reed's been trying to call the Chicken Man, but Reed denies it.
I mean, if he wants to play with fire, he's gonna get himself burnt.
I think also the chicken man has been punished, and I think he's in purgatory.
Chicken man working with Norm.
He's not working with Norman, but he's one of the many faces of death. Noxie, one of the crows, lured the chicken man into purgatory and locked him in. And the chicken man is currently stuck in purgatory, eternally fighting Noxie the crow.
Oof.
Oof. Bozo. Sorry.
Suck, man.
Sucks to suck, dude. Alright, well. I'll let you know what happens.
Please do. I'm very interested. Wanna know how he takes finding out his wife is now someone else's wife, and that someone else's wife is actually, the husband is actually, like, you know, gajillionaire owns half the city.
Hello.
Hello? Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
A little bit tired today, unfortunately.
Jet lag?
No, just symptoms.
Are you sick?
Probably better to talk about it in person, but you recall when I was attacked?
No.
I left permanent damage in my arm, nerve damage.
I don't recall.
I was found stabbed behind a pub box.
Oh.
This was a few years back now.
Yeah. I have to be honest, Isaac, that like talking, it's bringing back a lot of things that I haven't thought about in a very long time.
I completely understand. No, that's been getting worse and worse, and I think well, whenever it runs its course, I will lose a lot of ability.
Are you going to be able to practice as a doctor?
That's why I'm retired.
Oh, you're retired now. Shit. Are you seeing a doctor about it, or are you like treating yourself?
I do have a physician, but this has been going for 8-9 months now.
All right. Well, I suppose we should talk. Do you want me to just find a location, or do you want me to pick you up?
But right now, I'm just walking over to the gas station in Mirror Park.
Okay. Can get you there if you don't have a ride.
I'm just trying to keep on my feet as best as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my, I don't have my old car or anything like that.
So, I mean, what would you prefer?
Either you can make your way here and pick me up, or I can walk over to wherever.
Okay, I will come over there. I'm only at mission room.
Okay.
Hello.
Have a good one. Alright, I will be there shortly. You don't get kidnapped, stabbed, shot.
I'll try not to.
Alright. I'll see you. I think it's time that we swap out drinking coffee and start drinking tea again. Hey, so I called Isaac. I'm going to pick him up at the gas station in Mirror Park. He doesn't have a car.
Hey?
He says that he needs to like stay on his feet, so I don't know where we're gonna go. I guess I'll suggest we
Send me a text when you work it out.
Yeah, what's your ping?
My ping is 935.
935. We might just walk around Mirror Park.
It's button pressed
935, 935, 935. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay. So just send me a text or something.
All right, we'll
be
do.
safe.
All right, see you.
Hey.
What's up, Chrissy? There he is. Huh. Isaac?
Hello.
Hey. Do you need to stay on your feet because of doctor stuff or?
No,
Oh my god.
just want to get up and about whilst I can.
Okay. Well, you sit back there. We could go see some stuff. If you're interested in looking at things.
I'm sure I'm trying to make my way to find somewhere to find a bite to eat, and I have no idea anymore.
You can go to the Rooster's Rest. Or Uwu. You seem like the type that would really like Uwu.
Isn't that what Miss Chanel would keep saying?
Yes. But I don't think she's affiliated? Associated? Maybe she is. I'm not sure.
Well, at this point, I'm so out of touch with Los Santos. I don't know what is what anymore.
Well, hop on in. Don't touch anything in the glove box.
I wouldn't dare.
Why the fuck is there vodka in the glove box? Okay, whatever. So this is Mirror Park, as you know. Our house is still there.
Living here.
Yeah. Sis Folker lives in our house now. I mean, it was.
Had that name in a long time.
Yeah, well, everything got liquidated when the economy collapsed. So, Liquid Library. You heard about that?
I heard there were financial troubles with new mayors and things.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go in the Mirror Park Lake. It's contaminated with uranium.
Why haven't they just drained it?
Well, where would it drain into?
Nuclear waste containers and move it offshore?
That's a good point. I'm sure the government will get right on that.
Well, I see they shut down Pillbox, so...
I was told that they shut down Pillbox because they were going to do renovations.
Maybe the reason isn't public knowledge then. I heard it apparently got shut down due to gas leaks and such.
Oh. Yeah, well, I heard it was renovations. I thought maybe it was really a cover-up for gang territory. I don't know. There was always a lot of shootouts at Pillbox, so I wouldn't be surprised if a gang took over. Bob's Balls is a bowling alley. Autos is a auto repair shop. They have a gas station there. We don't go there as cops because those people that work there help get cops ambushed and shot and kidnapped.
Oh.
Yeah, boo. Boo autos. Fucking assholes.
Auto. Is that Delmar?
Yeah, Otto Delmar. Yeah.
Last I remember of him got arrested and charged for attempted murder of Leo. Times many charges.
Well, a lot of that information got lost and corrupted. Hold on. It's Copper.
Copper, Siren.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. How about you?
Not too bad. What can I do for you?
Well, I was talking to Brass, and he was saying you may be available, and he wanted dates. He was thinking about when the weather changes after a meeting, getting together.
Yes.
Think that can happen?
Yes, it can. I just want you to be aware, if Brass tries to talk to you and tries to get morphine, tell him, no.
Right, that sounds bad.
Yes.
Bismuth was around earlier. I couldn't believe it. Officer Fontaine.
Yeah. She's okay. Okay, I can't talk about a lot of this stuff right now.
Okay.
See you after the storm.
All right.
Do you know?
Just hit me up when you're done with your meeting.
Bismuth is okay?
I don't know that.
'Cause I'm very concerned right now.
Communicated through text, and when I tried to call her, she didn't answer.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll talk to you after the storm. We might have a missing agent.
Oh shit! Yeah, we'll have
Okay.
to get on that.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, sorry. This is the Trooper PD. It's a...
Finally got the place renovated.
Yeah, you want to see?
Sure.
It's actually the pinnacle of perfection. Like all state police, practically perfect in every way. Oh my god. People say that I huff a lot of copium, but it's not true. Even though I have some right now.
A lot of what? Sorry.
Copium? Here, look at this stuff. I mean, scientifically, I don't know what it's in it. I don't.
Looks like a container for helium.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Does your voice go higher with it?
You pass out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably not healthy to take that in large amounts.
I can't imagine. Yeah, this is basically it.
I guess the caretaker hasn't taken care of all the Halloween decor and such.
It's only one day after. I mean, you could leave it up for like a little bit, you know.
I was listening to the radio and they've already started playing Mariah Carey.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck them. Okay. This is like the only stuff that really matters to me is the PD. State Police PD. Let's go get food.
I'm glad to see things are going well.
In a lot of ways it is. In other ways it's really not. We're about to have a election for the chief of police.
Oh, did Bobby step down?
Bob Smith retired. He's in Tijuana.
When did that happen?
A little over a year ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Treddy has taken guardianship of their daughter. Raven, his husband, got into some contracts with the Chinese government, so we don't really see him much anymore.
What? Raven?
Yeah, Raven.
It's been odd.
Right?
Such a circumstance with the Chinese government.
Yeah. Tow yard. The hub isn't really Elysian Fields. They had to demolish or not Elysian, Elgin. Oh my god. Most people are gonna shoot us. We should be fine. But the...
With a lot of confidence.
I don't really get attacked, but if they misidentify me as like Snow, maybe, or like another officer. But the Elgin Avenue apartments basically got condemned. Like nobody can get inside. I think they're doing renovations. I don't even know if the building's gonna come back. But most of the public housing is done at Alta Street. Yeah, this is Uwu. They have a water slide.
I see they're going for the, would it be correct to say like the Japanese aesthetic of it?
Yeah, it's like a cat cafe, you know?
Ah.
Cherry blossoms. Very cute. Okay, it's closed. Well, that solves a lot of problems. Across the parking lot is the arcade where you can play first-person shooters and shoot your friends.
I don't know how good I would be at that.
There's a lot of copium used in that place. I think it's a copium den. Oh my fucking god. Okay. You guys are actually the worst drivers. The worst fucking drivers I've ever seen.
Nah, these guys can't drive for shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe put your class 2 away when you're driving. Oh my god.
The amount of individuals I've seen with semi-automatic weapons on their backs.
Yeah. This place is chaos. But I think you're sort of used to now that I don't know. I imagine that you're desensitized after the whole pillbox.
Honestly, it's been such a change of pace. Long gone are the days where I've had to listen to somebody saying, took it to the vest. 100 times a day.
A lot of people still say that. Just yesterday I was in a shootout and I took it all to my tablet. But I did because I was updating the MDW.
I did see a documentary about those tablets, so the military grade are indestructible.
Well, they shot it to shit, so they tried to kill me. I think that was Angel. That person on a bike wanted to die. But yeah, I mean, the city for the most part, I have to say, is in a much better place than it has been before in the past. My half brother Pred, Kyle Pred, runs the Cerberus PD. My dad, Tony Andrews, is a member of the high command for the state police. Bass. Oh, what?
Soze still?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Soze's around. Soze might actually be Pred's real dad. Yeah, but nobody will confirm it, and Pred denies it. There might not even be anybody here. There usually is. Hello? Dude, what the fuck? Hello?
Oh.
Okay. Well. Oh, hey, Bucky. About what? Yeah, I think they're concerned about you being conflicted and being affiliated with their organization. Yeah, but do they understand that? I guess they're looking for who's going to be the leader, and if the leader is... No, I can't do that. It doesn't matter how long you point at me, that's not going to happen. I can't do it. I think it needs to be night. Are you open to that? Okay, what if I put together a meeting, you mean night? Okay, I'll do that. Are you working here? Yes. How hungry are you, Isaac?
Not overly, but...
Well, I get egg roll platters and rooster roosters. Can I get 4 egg roll platters and 4 rooster roosters? Okay, thanks.
Do I want to ask?
That's Bucky. I think he got his tongue cut out.
Gotcha.
He's great. He has a cybernetic arm.
I could see that. Did I read that correctly on the paper there?
What?
The, was it the FIB?
Yes, the FIB is a thing now.
Oh.
Don't seem too happy about that.
No, I just remember many moons ago we had folks come through the hospital pretending to be FIB, and
yes,
I believe you were there to arrest some of them. No?
yes, yes. Ooh, Boo was around. He's part of the group that runs the FIB. Bucky's a good friend. Thanks, man. Okay. It will bother him if he doesn't respond to my text. I will probably see him at the PD meeting for the storm, and then I'll talk with him about it, and then we can do it up. Do you want me to pass along to him the paperwork he already gave me? Or would you rather talk to him first and then, like, vet him? Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Alright, I'll see you then. Bye, Bucky.
Take care.
So there's a lot of other things to kind of tell you. I guess like the biggest thing. I am married.
You are?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bucky works for my husband. My husband is Dean Watson. He's one of the heads of the company of Cerberus.
Okay. I don't think I believe I've met them before.
Alright, I'm gonna try and describe Cerberus in a way that doesn't make you feel like they're evil. Okay? So keep an open mind. They are a corporate conglomerate that does a lot of good for the city. They help businesses. They have like engineering. They help with construction. Oh my god, that was sick. I think they jumped that car. The building up here to the right, this is Cerberus Business Center. So they have a bunch of office buildings in here that people can rent for the purpose of whatever their business is. They like hold events. But then there's like the other part of Cerberus where members of, you know, like the head of their entire company are deeply involved in like terrorism and torture and like legitimate just straight up evil shit.
Hold on, what?
Yes. It's like a company that's too big to fail, right? Because if Cerberus doesn't exist, then a lot of other companies will lose what they have, and they will get taken down along with Cerberus. But so it's ran by Dean Watson, Lang Buddha, and Leslie Lingberg. You might remember him. He used to run PDM.
The name does sound familiar.
But most companies in the island are ran by Cerberus. Cerberus actually acquired Kyle Pred's entire police department. They used to be called the PBSO, the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office. Now there's Cerberus Industries. Oh, here. Let me give you some.
So it seems like, well, for lack of a better term, everywhere's franchised and
right.
branded and such.
Yeah, well, that's... A lot of people think they're evil. Yeah, I can see that. This is City Hall. This is where we do, this is where the judges, the DOJ, the DA used to be here. DA doesn't really exist. They got dissolved. We used to have special prosecutors. That also got dissolved. Now officers are prosecutors.
Any old familiar faces still in the DOJ?
Labar.
Hudson?
Artson, they barely show face. I don't know if you know Crane. Maybe not.
Alright, Bentley is southbound eastbound way,
shit,
left.
God, where's the one was on? And you started talking, it scared the shit out of me.
Stay with this AMG.
But yeah, a lot of people come to the courthouse here. This is where they can check their public records, like if they have a warrant, if they have points on their driver's license, talk to people about getting weapons licenses, or speaking with a judge about expungements, like any stuff that has to do with like the court. Also, this is where the mayor has their office, and the deputy mayor, and their entire office is together, cabinet.
This is pretty much
Yeah.
headquarters for DOJ and everything city related.
Yeah. So, I mean, most things are still running. They've just been acquired by different agencies. Like the city bank is like the vault, basically. It had a whole new renovation, remodeling. the doctors. Do you remember Blake?
Yes.
He's around. I mean, it's hard to find him, but he is around. Derek Shaw. Cross.
I was told when I spoke with Pixie, we were going through, trying to go through the list of who was still around, and I think the majority have all left.
Yes. I mean, there's a few like Pixie, but they're not as active. They have a lot of other people to run things for them. Okay.
It's weird how so much time passes by and so many things change so drastically.
Yeah. I mean, we have lawyers still. Murphy Braun is still around. Not sure if you ever ran into him. Schwinghammer? Maybe? I don't remember. It starts to get a little fuzzy. For the most part, I think the city's in a good place. I mean, there's corruption, a lot of really fucked up stuff. The Russians established an embassy here and annexed a bunch of land, and the Senate wrote off on it, not really looking into it, so that's kind of a bit of an issue. They annexed my alleyway that I sleep in sometimes, like, so I can wake up next to the PD and get to work really fast and go to sleep really fast. It's kind of weird, but like that whole thing's an issue, I guess. And then just gangs, organization, terrorist groups, being attacked by different terrorist organizations. There's like a surge in uranium in the island, like the Mirror Park situation. I mean, Mirror Park is ran by the HOA. Oh. Goodbye, Isaac. I don't know where he left. Well, he's dead now, Norman. What are you gonna do, bitch? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chill. He was never there. He was never there. Nine 935. Oh shit. Hey. Where are you? Can you describe it?
I'm currently out the town hall.
Okay.
Yes, I've been having a lot of bad headaches the past couple of weeks.
Okay. Maybe we'll leave the city because the city causes a lot of headaches, so I will come grab you.
I wanted to say yes. By that cafe, it hurt a lot.
Yeah, this place will hurt a lot too. City Hall's really bad. Ooh is really bad. Little Soul's really bad. So we'll just leave. We need to get gas. We'll go out to Harmony.
Apologies about that.
No, it's fine. I was saying that the city overall is a bit better. It's just different issues have kind of arisen. Like
Growing pains, I assume.
Sort of. I mean, a lot of terrorism, a lot of like kidnapping, torture, like crazy fucking cult stuff. Like there's submarines off the islands that are armed with nukes. I mean, the mayor just approved us. I'm a part of our Top Gun initiative in the PD, and we fly jets, Hydras. And we just recently got missiles that are manufactured by Cerberus. So again, like Cerberus deals in weapons manufacturing.
You got the hands in all the pies, then, it seems.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh, the prison. The prison is a well-oiled machine, but it is corrupt top to bottom, bottom to top. It's a crazy organization. But even the prison got a facelift to be able to handle all the shit going on with it. There's a lot of gangs that are out here that hold territory. The Lost is still around. Well, kind of. They kind of like self-imploded like a month ago. I don't know who's left.
The Lost?
Yeah, the Lost.
What happened for them to self-implode?
Just people were upset with how things were being run. I think they were demanding a lot of Rudy, who believed that he was doing right by them, but they didn't feel like they were getting what they needed from him. So like a lot of internal conflict. People left. There might have been like some internal like murder and other stuff. But it all stems from them just being upset about not getting or not all seeing the same vision in their group. I still do investigations. The investigation team is now called the SCU. Okay, alright. Dear Tiny Lord, Baby Jesus, please don't let us blow up at this gas pump.
You say that like it's happened before.
Yes.
Well, if my last day is to be blown up inside of a trooper car, then so be it.
I mean, I'd rather not happen, you know?
Always the preference, but...
I mean, this comes up a lot, and then I'll talk about it kind of casually. I don't want to die. Some people are like, oh, whatever will be, will be. Like, I get it. You know, whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna do what I can to not die. And everything that comes with it, such as, you know, running the fuck away or, you know, not taking my life for granted.
You still have your job.
Say what?
You still have your job and everything. No reason for you to run away.
Well, I mean, if I die, I don't really have my job, right?
So what do you mean?
I'll stay in the car. Oh, this is Booba's car. Hold on.
Copper.
Hey, are you at Harmony?
Is Stubble there?
I don't know. Is Stubble LSPD?
No, but he has my car. I think he might have taken a nap.
Oh, okay. All right. I just saw
I'm stuck on Tongva near the river. He took my car and then went 10-7.
Why would he do something like that?
Because he was chasing an interference vehicle and then he just went 10-7. So I'm stuck on Tongva.
You're with other officers though, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right.
I'll be fine. I just can't get back to my vehicle very quickly.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
try to get this boost vehicle out of the water though.
all right. Well, I see your car sitting here, and it looks like he just fell asleep. It's just across the street from the Harmony Repair, and I thought maybe someone stole your car.
Okay, I think Stubble just said 10-7, so he might have had taken a nap, so he'll probably bring it back to me.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you, Copper.
All right. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We have a problem with people stealing cop cars all the time. We're gonna wait for Stubble to return. I don't want to just leave it here. But yeah, I mean, state police, it's great. I'm a lieutenant in the state police, which is nice. We didn't have ranks before. Now we do. It's nice to have structure. There's not a lot of people in the state police, but I like it. We're gonna have a bunch of new initiatives with driving implemented.
It sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I do investigations. Part of SWAT. I train people for flight. Snow opened up an AirX, which is like a public company where people can go get trained to be pilots for helicopters and stuff. Hey, Stubble.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. I was just watching your car until you got back. Are you not on duty? Oh, never mind.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you not hear me?
If you're talking to her, can you hear him?
I can hear him.
Sir, can you hear me?
I don't hear you, Copper. What about ride along? Speak! Oh my god, I've gone deaf.
I can hear you, sir.
Oh my god. I don't know how to hear anymore. Oh god. And for me. What will I do? If I can't hear, I'm not gonna be able to have conversations. Oh, I think it's time I join a gang. Oh god. A motorcycle gang. I could join those Australian bastards. Or Hydra. I can shoot people all the time. That'd be cool. Or Rust. They also shoot a lot of people. I think I'm just gonna have to live out here in silence. It's been an honor.
Okay. That's Stubble.
Sorry, what just happened?
That's Stubble. He's a part of our He's actually a really good cop, so I hope he doesn't actually quit. I don't know. I think his helmet is on too tight or something.
A little too tight. Yeah.
A little too tight. Can't hear. Cannot hear. So anyway, how long do you plan on being here? Are you moving back? Are you like what's going on with you?
I figured I'd stop by for a week. I had an email saying that the pillbox had shut down and pretty much everything went tits up a little bit. But I don't know. Right now I have no obligation, no responsibilities.
That's kind of nice.
I've come to terms with it. I think the first few weeks I was forced to retire.
Because
I just felt so lost.
Occupationally or like on what grounds?
So I was. How long have I not? How long was it since I left? Time is a very. It all blurs, but.
Like a little over 2 years? Almost, maybe close to 3? 2 years, maybe?
Gotcha. I went back home to Liberty City. And whilst I was working there, I had it was after the accident that occurred here. Which led to permanent nerve damage in my left arm. Even though I sought out a physician and went through all therapy and everything, one day I was working in the lab and had as my superiors called it, a very fatal accident.
What is that local doing? Do you know what happened to you?
I was working with some samples and my arm completely gave out.
They said it was fatal. Like, did you get contaminated with the specimens?
No, thankfully not. But
okay.
They were all. I was carrying a tray, and basically my left arm dropped, and everything threw out onto the ground. Had to have a contamination team come in and clean them all up.
And that was with the place that you were working with in Vice City, right?
West Heights, yes.
Okay. I mean, after that, did they kind of like question about your ability to be able to fill the position?
They had me run through several tests, physical tests and such. I passed the first, but the several after I failed. They then had a formal meeting with me, the full board and such, and they told me that I was too much of a liability to be working. And they basically told me it was my time to retire. They kept me around for being like a tutor.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Giving guidance and input, but it just wasn't the same.
I don't even know what to say to you. That's, I mean, words can't, okay, I can't assume your feelings, but that is fucking tragic.
At the time, it was certainly devastating, but time heals all wounds, correct?
Yeah. I mean, do you still work with them? I mean, it's not the same, but do you still keep professional communications with them?
I get a few emails here and there, but as my medical license is revoked, retirement, I'm a civilian. No responsibilities, no... I don't even get told information about recent pandemics.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'm surprised they don't contact you as like at least to advise or like consult you, given the research that you've done.
They pretty much took it all and said thank you for your work and service, and now live the rest of your days sitting on a bench, watching the day turn to night.
I'm gonna be honest, it kind of sounds like the PD. I mean, you're staying in Vice City, right?
Liberty.
Liberty, sorry. I hear a lot of weird shit, though. In Liberty, do you have, like, your own lab? Like, are you even licensed to be able to do anything, like, even in your private sense?
No. I never had my own personal lab. It was always an office in the medical center. But
okay,
due to regulation and such, I think the last time I touched a vial or a syringe was around when the accident occurred.
Okay. Have you been talking to anybody? Like any family, friends?
In Liberty City?
No, just about what's been happening with you. Like when the board came to you and was like, we can't have you do this.
I spoke to a few colleagues.
Have any support? Like anybody checking on you?
Apart from my own doctor, no.
Do you like your doctor?
A bit harsh, but we share the same kind of humor, I suppose.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Isaac. I feel that you can handle a harsh doctor.
You should meet him.
What's his name?
Andrew.
Dr. Andrew?
No, his first name's Andrew.
Oh, okay. And he practices in Liberty City?
Correct. We worked together for quite some time.
Did you tell him you were coming out here?
He's aware.
Okay.
I'm not on medication or anything. It's just
really not even for like the pain or the nerve damage.
Over the last few months, the feeling of pain in my arm and into my lower back and spine has just been fading more and more.
Oh my god, is he with Ducky?
Eventually I'll get to the point where I could hold my hand over a flame and I wouldn't even know. There's no pain response, no nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you can understand why I was basically forced to retire.
Yeah, I mean, liability alone, you know, you're being able to fill the position and do your job How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, all things considered.
I mean, are you happy?
I don't think happiness would be the correct term for it. Content?
Do you feel like you have purpose?
No, that was probably one of the first things I lost feeling of. I did have an overwhelming feel of regret.
About?
A lot of things. How I treated people. Even you.
I mean, I didn't like, I think it's on me too because I made it okay. And I made excuses and justification. You know? There was things that were concerning and, you know, maybe you couldn't have seen it. And I should have said something. And then when other people noticed, I made excuses for you. I don't think you're like a bad person or anything.
But I was a terrible partner. I should have communicated that better.
Well, I don't hold a grudge. And honestly, I truly believe that, you know, you're following your passion and, you know, that purpose in life. And, you know, you hold on to it as hard as you can and as for as long as you can. Because then there's like a feeling like if you let go, there's not a ground beneath you. So where are you going to land? I mean, it's the same with my job. I mean, there's a lot of decisions that I've made, especially in my marriage. I know my husband's involved in some diabolical shit. And I mean, I tried to, when I lock onto it, I say something now and be like, teen, you can't do this. I mean, I 5150'd the guy. Pixie was actually his therapist. She did couples counseling for us.
I am glad you kept moving forward.
Did I what?
Kept moving forward.
Well, I mean... thank you. I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad I did too. I figured you were doing the same. You know, when you meet a person that has drive and passion and like they know where they're going and what they want. You know, I guess that's a safe assumption that, you know, you're just gonna keep doing you. I mean, there's a lot of things I wish I'd changed, like you know, communication. That would be nice, at least to have some kind of closure. A part of me, I mean, there was a period where I would kind of speculate or kind of just like daydream a bit about what happened to you and it ranges from you're dead because you got contaminated with one of the specimens and you're dead. I thought, well, maybe you met someone else, you got married, you got kidnapped and you're enslaved in another country manufacturing things for them, that you're just obsessed with your work and that's just the end of it. Or I don't know, you got hit in the head, and I don't know, you became a yoga instructor or something.
What?
I mean, all those are very feasible, you know?
Wait, what?
I mean, if you get hit in the head, I mean, you could be anybody. It scrambles your brains enough.
To go from a doctor to a yoga instructor?
Okay.
I can't see myself wearing... What is it? What are they called?
What,
Bright,
like
vibrant
Lululemon?
colours, the leg warmers and such.
I don't know. I mean, in this city, there's people... I've had cadets feel like they didn't get enough attention from people, so they quit and they joined gangs and are shooting cops. You know? Like, look at Cross, right? Cross was a doctor, and then he left his practice, joined the PD, was like earning ranks in the PD, had like an epiphany within like how the PD runs, and left, and he's a judge. So I mean,
the feeling that a lot of individuals they dive headfirst into something, but over time that love for it or interest in it just fades away, and they want to find a new spark in life to find purpose.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, I think that, and I don't think it's wrong, right? That person that joined the gang, that's what they thought that they needed. I wish they weren't killing cops or kidnapping people or torturing them or lighting them on fire or locking them in cars and dumping them in the ocean. But I don't think their intention was like, yeah, that's where I want to go. I think that they went there because they felt that they could belong, because they didn't feel like they belonged in the PD. And so, you know, maybe the yoga thing is very plausible, because maybe you wanted something so opposite of what you were doing before that instead of, you know, finding cures and working your blood science stuff, you decided to help people align their chakras. Do you see how it kind of makes sense?
From a belief of science to a belief of faith.
Right.
Would you call that faith?
I don't know if it's belief in the spirit.
Not like a religion, but...
Yeah, but believe in the spirit, because you have to have faith in the science, right? You believe the science. You believe the numbers. They're concrete. I believe them. Right?
The factual evidence in front of you.
Well, some people believe that their communication with like spirits or their inner soul or energies is a concrete element. So I guess in a weird way, it's made me a believer. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit that I've seen and have been a part of.
There's one question going through my mind.
Okay.
Has been going through it seemingly years now. Do you by chance still have the ring?
It's in a box.
But it's safe.
Well, yeah, it's in one of the houses I can't get to unless I break into my house. It's a weird, this is weird about the, yeah, it's safe. Dean has a lot of security systems.
That's all that matters then, really.
I mean, you know, I don't wear it, right?
No, God, no.
Okay.
It would be very awkward, I imagine. Yeah, it's more just a sentiment thing.
Yeah, I haven't even mentioned to Dean yet. I don't know if you end up running into the guy.
You said he was what? Like a head honcho at a business conglomerate.
Yeah.
I can't imagine I would.
Wellness City has a weird way of working. He's usually just extremely busy. Like I usually can't get him on the phone because a lot of people are calling him, or he's in a meeting, or strangely enough is like $5 million Aston Martin is being used in some kind of criminal activity, and I can't get him on the phone to see if somebody stole it or where he saw it last. But officers are saying that there's someone there that weirdly looks like Dean, but they're wearing a mask, so we can't tell 100%. A lot of people want to look like Dean because he's successful and has money and like power and all this stuff. And then a lot of people also say that, oh, you must be rich, copper. You're married to Dean. But we have separate accounts.
It certainly sounds like he has good taste in cars.
Yes, he does. He has a DB11. And like, there's another, a Diablo? No, not a Diablo. Fuck, I don't even remember. There's a lot of Aston Martins. Vulcan. He has a Vulcan. I don't know if that's Aston Martin. I don't know enough about Aston Martins to really know. I swear to God. It's not my thing. If you want to talk about Audi Quattros, though. Audi Quattro rally cars? Or like a helicopter?
I recall I had a BMW.
Oh, yeah.
i8?
Yeah, the i8. I don't even know if they manufacture that anymore.
It was a pretty solid electric car.
Yeah, there's a lot of electric cars here that fuck things up. Well, I did talk to Pixie yesterday. You said you spoke to her today?
No, I haven't seen anyone today.
You haven't? Okay. I know she's around. As far as like colleagues and stuff, I'm not sure if you've wanted to reach out to those people. I'm not sure where things were left with her. She's like the only person left that does like any real therapies anymore. Parsons isn't what it was
I heard
anymore.
she's taking the I'm doing it my way and fuck what anyone else says kind of approach. So hopefully that should see a
Wow,
lot
yeah,
more
this,
results.
this semen's really great.
She kind of has to. I mean, I think. I mean, to make sure that things get done. I think.
The medical board is still what I remember.
You think you so?
Pretty much.
We're talking with Isaac.
With more of a ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Help me. Help me. Well, I mean, I think that you can kind of relate. If you want things to be done properly, you have to do it yourself. I mean, I was definitely like that in high command. I was thinking, where are you from, Isaac?
I'm from Liberty City.
Like you were born there? I don't think I've ever been. Is it even worth
grew up
going?
around Staunton Island.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a bad place. It's.
Oh my god.
It's very flashy.
Boba.
Depending on the portion of it that you travel through.
I mean,
Elizabeth Heights is probably the most kind of neighborhood, large park and a very nice place.
is it like Rockford, Pinewood, Mirror Park, Forum?
I'd say it's a bit of a mix between Mirror Park meets Vinewood a little bit.
Okay. I've never had a purpose to go there.
I know the PD over there. They run routine training a lot.
Well, is the PD there militarized like here?
They work pretty much hand in hand with the military.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second.
But I'm just a big dumb cop, gorgeous and good looking.
Oh, dude. Thank you, Ridiculous. Sorry. Just have to
You'll find it.
keep up to date with officers.
I hope I'm not I'm taking up too much time.
No, actually, it's not that bad. Not bad at all. Actually, I'll take that back. I'm just, checking in with people. If I go to speak to someone and I literally go anywhere, I have to check 311. And people see that I'm not moving. They freak out. Like, things typically don't happen to me. But I think they worry that if something happens to me, they don't know what's going to happen to everything else. I'm not, like, even, like, a high ranking. I'm not in high command anymore. Like, I don't really run anything.
Did the troopers not count as high command? Or?
No. No, we don't. Not anymore. But like Snow is a state police trooper now. They they've decided that troopers are, I mean, this isn't really how it is, but this is how they treat us. This is where high command goes to die. It's like an elephant graveyard for like people that have been around. And I guess that's, I think that's
like
really
an elevated, like a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Like these are the people that you should look up to, kind of.
Yeah. Like after I was assistant chief of police, I fired myself. Do you remember Jenny Hall? She's kind of in the same position right now for the CPD. Hold on, Flop's calling. Hey, Flop.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm okay, I guess.
Are you on drugs?
Lamau. No, I'm not on drugs.
Okay.
Yet. Besides the fact, I told my dad and he was like, well, you could take the drugs moderately. It should be fine.
Which one?
Matt.
Yeah, but do you even know what a moderate dose of morphine is?
Let's circle back to that for a minute, okay?
Okay, I just want to point out, and I want you to remember this fucking time. I want you to remember this conversation in this point any time where you look at me, Pred, and Andrews, and you're like, wow, their family is, me, Pred, Andrews, and Jordan Steele. And you look at my family, and you guys want to criticize us, and then remember the weird fucky stuff that you, Rhodes, and Dark are doing, and fucking pot calling the kettle black. Look in the fucking mirror, you assholes.
Oh, hold on. This got intense. Listen, Copper,
Well, I want you
am
to
not
remember
saying-
this. I want you to remember this.
I'm gonna, yeah, I remember. I respect all of you, and I think that
taking
you
a
guys have it
picture.
perfectly just fine.
I'm gonna remember
what?
this.
You can take a picture of our phone call?
Taking a picture of the phone. I'm gonna remember
Oh
this
my God.
conversation, and I'm gonna bring it up later.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a photo too. I just took a photo right now.
All right.
You're my phone as Olivia Copper. But quick question. So I spoke to Pierce. He said he contacted you, right?
Yes, he did. He wants to talk after the meeting today.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If that's set in stone, I'm gonna drop what I'm doing then because I got asked to do something and they're like, well, it was gonna have to wait till after the weather change. I said, well, then I can't be there because I have a meeting. And they were like, well,
What are they
and so
asking you to do?
dress up like a homeless bum so they can try and capture Dean Watson.
Why are you trying to capture Dean?
I would ask Jaden. Yep. You didn't hear that from me though. So I'm gonna get out of this real quick. They're gonna get a replacement.
Handcuffs Jaden Blaine and leaves him.
I know how this is exactly gonna happen. He's gonna be left in handcuffs.
Dean,
and he's gonna be like, what happened? I don't understand.
Beat up Costello?
What did you say?
He has another warrant for beating up Costello.
Dean?
Yes. Look at the warrants.
Wait, that's why he won. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Blaine pulled up over Dean after he crashed into him. They both talked on the side. Was Snow helping you?
What is this fucking warrant that Jaden has? What? Go look at Jaden's warrant and go read it. This is
I'm reading it.
Worst warrant I have ever seen.
Dude, Jaden, okay, I said it about Ezra, and I've also been saying it about Jaden. I don't know how this guy's a cop. Blaine pulled
You
over
told Jaden he needs to use his back to lean on. He cuffed Jaden and left him. Oh, how
told
sad.
Jaden he needed to use his back to lean on. For what? And he already had an outstanding warrant.
Honestly, both these warrants are kind of trash.
Assault and battery.
Okay. Dean Watson has 2 warrants. One is from Jaden, the other one's from Carmine.
He can't keep. God. I think Dean targets like the most inept cops because he knows he can get away with it, and that they're not. I fucking figured out his plan. I figured it out. He doesn't fuck around with me because he knows that I will fucking destroy his life. I don't think, but he does fuck around with Knight. Fuck. I think he targets like what's his fucking Jimbo like the most inept fucking cops so he can get away with this scandalous shit, and he relies on these cops and their inability to just do basic cop work, and he keeps getting away. That is his superpower. That is his superpower.
Should we confront Dean?
Yes.
And just be like, yo.
Yes.
We figured you the fuck out.
Yes.
We've just fired Jaden, and we've just fired Carmine and Jimbo, and insert other cop here. Just be like, we fired four of them. What are you gonna do now?
If you say that you fired them, he's gonna go look for them to extract his revenge. I think we need to chill, like chill.
Okay. That might be a bad idea. That might not be good. But I think you might be right about this.
I need to stop having this conversation right now. We're gonna talk after the storm. Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk right after the storm. We're gonna have our meeting. Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I just realized I'm having this conversation in front of you about my husband. I want to lay it out. He wasn't like this before. Like, he wasn't...
You don't have to explain anything.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm very sorry for all of that. I shouldn't have taken that call. I'm glad that I did though, but fuck.
Nothing to apologize for. You're completely fine.
Okay. I had a very bad situation yesterday. A very bad one. Like, I was like stun locked. It really doesn't happen. I was with a friend, Andy Jones, and we went to go speak to another friend, and Andy's asked our mutual friend, do you like my costume? She was dressed up as a scarecrow. And then after that, I asked, guess what I am, as in like, what am I dressed up as? And I wasn't dressed as anything. I was just myself. There's other people that dress like me for Halloween. I don't know how to take that. Because aren't you supposed to dress up as like scary, spooky shit? And
isn't that a compliment?
I guess so. I don't want to be scary. I want people to...
Well, you want to strike fear into the hearts of those who dare to do crime.
Right. That's fair enough. Well, I asked the person, like, what am I? And they said, you're losing it. Oh my god.
Certainly not a compliment.
Do you ever find yourself on the verge of tears, not because you're sad, not really because you're happy, but because it's like a... like you knew all along and everything's falling to shit and there's nothing you can do?
What, like you don't know whether to laugh or cry?
Right. Like, should I be scared? Should I be mad? Should I be happy that there's someone that understands? Can I admit to myself that I'm losing it? Because I don't want... Am I? Am I?
For all the time that I've known you, I wouldn't say that you were, or have, or would.
Right. That's not me. That's not me. Like, I'm the level-headed one. You know? It's not even about control. Like, especially when things are not in my control and they're just happening. Like, okay. Okay. Okay, we
I
can
remember
do.
you did this to me the one time. I don't recall what it was, but you just a simple pat, pat, pat.
Oh my god.
You said, oh, that was it. You said you were going to be the doctor.
Yep, pat, pat,
You were going
pat.
to take care.
I have 5 years of Girl Scouts. I'm gonna save your life. Medically, I'm only allowed to pat you on the arm.
Well, consider that you're not losing it.
Okay.
You got a strong head on your shoulders, and I'm sure. Well, you've got a lot of responsibility ahead of you, it seems.
Okay. Thank you for that. I actually needed that.
I
So-
do appreciate the time.
Well-
Catching up and talking.
I mean, if you need anything, like at all, call or text. The notion that, oh, I don't want to bother you is actually a pet peeve of mine. It's what cops do. Oh, copper, I didn't want to bother you. I know you're always so busy, but, you know, I have this really integral piece of information for your investigations, but I didn't want to bother you. That, oh my fucking god, dude. Nothing makes me
Just,
more angry.
Speak up about it, right?
Right, but it's like, that doesn't mean that you just don't tell me or talk to me or, like, make the effort. Like, how about you find out whether or not I'm busy instead of just assuming? Anyway, sorry. A lot of tangents about work. I feel like nothing's changed. Yeah, if you need anything, you know, call, text away. I'm generally available. I make time for people. I can manage my time. I have discipline. I think. I swear to God, I do. I have to
Be
say
able
it.
to delegate out.
Right. Where are you staying?
I have the Alta Street.
Oh, okay. All right. I would drive you there.
Like Mirror
but...
Park, but
No, okay. I was gonna say I would drive there, but I feel like you're going to have the worst headache ever going there, especially as the storm is about to get worse. A lot of people start shooting each other.
that still happens.
Yeah.
I remember it happening outside of Pillbox.
Mm-hmm.
The apartments there.
Yeah, some people just don't learn. It's crazy. Sorry, also, I stopped the car because if you haven't noticed, the engine for this car is very loud.
I did notice, but I also noticed that your rear tire is incredibly flat.
Which one? Really?
The one to my right.
Like it's on the metal?
More like it's on the
On the wheel?
the brakes.
What the oh.
Not even the brakes.
Oh, do you see a tire in the center? That's a thing.
You could say that, I suppose.
Yeah, sometimes there are these new advanced axles. Yep, for high-speed pursuit.
Oh, I thought you had the old-fashioned tire that would drop down and help with parking.
Excuse me, I think I'm actually like the greatest driver in this entire city.
No, I'm not commenting on your driving at all. I just meant more of a feature of cars.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a weapons license?
A weapons license?
Yeah, like to carry a legal firearm.
Driver's weapon. I do, yes.
Okay. Because you might want to carry a pistol to... Just in
I
case
think
somebody
that is an
bothers you.
incredibly bad idea.
Okay,
Considering...
maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, bad idea.
I mean, my right arm is doing pretty well so far, but it's only a matter of time before it gives out.
Well, I have no eyes. Half of my head is a titanium carbon blend, and so is my left arm. So if I can do it, you can do it, right?
Did you, were you treated by Dr. Agnes?
No. No, I've been treated by other really good physicians. It's just, I've had a lot of really not very good things happen. I got caught undercover during a, like an observation thing and an investigation. And those people got a drop on me. And they tried to execute me.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still alive for this.
Yeah, me too. I have not heard of Agnes in a very, very, very long time.
I think the last I recall of her was she was made head of the crazy science department at Pillbox.
Does that even exist anymore?
I don't know.
Okay.
I remember it was mentioned maybe once or twice in a meeting, and I just... It was certainly one of those things I just ignored. She seemed to handle a fair few of the different crazy types.
I see. Well, Parsons doesn't really even operate. We can't even 5150 people.
And Pixie mentioned she did. Recently, she just threw them up there.
That's a possibility. Oh god, the storm's coming. I'll see you soon, Isaac.
You take care. Thank you once again.
Oh my god. It's gonna kill everyone. But he's only here for a week, right? Do you think... Okay, hear me out. Do you think he's a DID or he's like Pez? Like Pez, where there's the Highwayman and Pez? Oh my god. What did he do to Pixie? Like, she... Remember... She was saying that she was vomiting. He said that he... Okay, you guys are assholes. Yeah, exactly. But he said that he hasn't seen Pixie at all. Oh my god. There's so much stuff that he said that I'm just like, liar. But like, you know. Only for a week. Yeah, right. Everything's gonna be fine. Pat, pat, pat. Everything's gonna be okay. No, I'm pretty sure I referenced like yesterday because that's when she told me. What's up, Sixten? How are you doing, dude? How are you? Okay, I need to update the sheet with chief of police candidates because there's a lot of people that are like, no, I'm not seriously running. Okay, Gable is not really running. Peach is not really running. Casterman is not really running. He was drunk. What a great day to be a cop. No Chief of Peach. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that confirm that they are actually running. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 5 people that I haven't been able to get a hold of. Where they haven't replied. Or yeah, I haven't. They need to add me on Discord basically. Maybe we can, when we run into them, we might see Tinker today. Maybe Kachow. Muller. I'm not gonna see Barry Brittle. And then maybe Hawkins will come by. I'm not sure.